My initial thoughts on Temple Tap was that it was going to be a simple temple run-like endless runner, a common trend in mobile games. Luckily, Heroic Stand produced something different from my expectations, but nothing too extreme. Instead of being an adventure-inspired endless runner, Temple Tap is a basic memory game with the skin of a temple exploring adventure, focusing on a child explorer going through temples, trying to get these specific treasured idols, going through extravagant adventures like a young Indiana Jones. Quick note, that was an actual show at one point. I haven't seen it, but it exists. My thoughts on the game. It was definitely a fun mobile game. The gameplay doesn't get really too complicated, outside of the typical memory-challenging puzzles, although I never found the gameplay itself to be repetitive. For an indie mobile game, the graphics are really good, from the simple cutscenes to the gameplay itself. No real noticeable issues with the artistic design of the game. The art style has a child-friendly approach, while portraying some well-designed temples. The music is equally well executed, with some nice tunes that helps establish this looming temple atmosphere, along with the sound design on the actual gameplay, which helps aid into the addicting gameplay. Temple Tap luckily contains the addicting quality that makes the mobile game medium so enjoyable. Temple Tap definitely makes an excellent procrastination tool. Unfortunately, I've had difficulties trying to get footage of this game. I've tried various apps and sources, but have had no success without potentially breaking open my Nexus and messing with its circuits, which is something I have no interest in doing right now. My only real issue with Temple Tap is the game's price. The app does cost $1, which isn't really much of a issue for most people. As a cheapskate myself, I didn't really feel like this game was worth the $1 I spent to play this simple memory game. That being said, I did spend less on this than I did on a Subway sandwich, and I certainly got more enjoyment out of this game than the couple of minutes I would take to eat a Subway sandwich. But anyway, in spite of this, I do recommend other people get this game if they are interested in an addicting, adventure-driven memory puzzle game that can provide continuous hours of entertainment. It's really just me that's cheap. Although, to be fair, in my honest opinion, I do think a free version of the game with just the limited version of the game with less levels and maybe sort of like a free trial version of this game would definitely benefit, so that anyone who's not interested in paying $1 for this could at least give the game a chance. If you are interested in getting Temple Tap, check the link in the description below, as the game is available for both iPhone and Android app stores. My name is Roy Johnson, and adios muchachos.